Hey guys, Riku Shiron here today, and we're going to be talking about something that recently got dropped called Metroid or Prime 2D. It's not Metroid Prime 2D, it's Prime 2D. It is a fan demo game based off of the original Metroid Prime. As you see here, this is the wonderful opening screen, the start screen, you got a few different things, like you can configure between full screen and one-time screen. So that's kind of one of the small things that I noticed that kind of bugs me, is that you don't only have the choice of one times instead of like two times and three times. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just go through this and show off some of the gameplay. This is really a love letter to Metroid, like by a long shot. And if Nintendo shuts this down, I'm going to be severely disappointed. And hopefully, Nintendo picks up these guys and puts them to work. It's done stunningly. It's amazing pixel graphics. I think the development time for this game was 5 years just for this demo, so that's kind of nutty. And I'm definitely looking forward to see what they bring to the table with this. I've already played through it once. And granted, I probably am missing a few things, because I know in my original scan book and everything like that, I missed quite a bit in that 35 minutes of playtime. Another big thing that I'd like to see them do is like add in the option to use the controller, because for me, mouse and keyboard just doesn't cut it. Granted, this is the only time, any game's ever been able to actually get me to play with mouse and keyboard, outside of maybe Among Us. But they did really well. It doesn't necessarily follow exactly on line with, the original Metroid Prime, where you landed on the friggin' Orpheum to begin with. But I'm okay with that, because they still did really good. Like, these graphics look amazing, especially for a modern pixel art game. They did great with the lighting and the shading. There's the friggin' Orpheum there. So it kind of surprised me they didn't have us on friggin' Orpheum to begin with. But it is really a good set of cinematics. Prime 2D. Now, as you can see, most of the information is through text. You've got tons of scan logs you can do, stuff like that. So I'm going to actually be playing through this to kind of show it off to everyone, let you see how this game functions. Let me pull this a bit closer so I don't have to reach so far with my mouse, or to use my mouse anyways. Even the gunship looks amazing in this. All right. Now for the aiming, you do get the 360 aim like you did in Samus Returns using the mouse. Right trigger's to shoot, or left button is to shoot. You use A and D to move left or right. The game pretty well tells you that kind of stuff, but it doesn't tell you about using Q to scan. And they kept in the scan visor, which I felt was beautiful. So, like, here, new entry added to logbook. Name, gunship. Info, stand above to record your progress and restore your suit to full capacity. This Hunter-class ship is equipped with cutting-edge navigation systems and multiple weapons. Their use is not presently advisable, as hostile sentient presence has been detected in isolated clusters across the planet. Travel on foot is recommended to remain unseen. So, this is really a love letter. Like, look at this. Samus looks amazing in this. And you just simply right click to go back to actually aiming and everything. I like how they gave like the X-ray visor kind of feel for when you're doing scans, where you got the light coming from the visor. And this time around, I'm going to try and actually scan everything. You know, the tangleweeds are in here, so they kept all the info that you need to know for the most part. I do like the scanning mechanic. I feel like it takes a little bit too long sometimes, especially if you're fighting an enemy. And just the amount of detail they put in on this is kind of nutty, to be completely honest. They even have stuff like this where you can scan, you know, the regular plants that are just hanging out and around. They do have map rooms, but as far as I can tell, the map rooms don't actually work in this demo. They don't have power. You're supposed to restore the power to them. And they just, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at all the small details they put into everything on here. Kind of nice. Including, like, the outlay around the edge of the screen as well. Or the HUD on the screen. And like I said, it does take a little bit of a minute for it to and I don't doubt y'all will probably hear plenty of clicking from now I will admit, playing mouse and keyboard, it is a bit rough to do like wall jumps, just because I'm not used to it, and I don't really have a gaming style keyboard. I have a very flat, tiny one. But they really did put a lot of love and care into this, including like bringing over the lore and stuff. Now, granted, I don't doubt there are, you know, some discrepancies between the lore and the actual lore within the game. But it's good to see that they took the time. They put all this just like tiny detail in the plants, in, you know, the ground, in the movement of Samus's arm. It just looks really good, and I'm hoping Nintendo doesn't shut this down because it is phenomenal. And it just goes to show that like they could do something like this easily on the Switch and give us, you know, a 40+ hour game, which is something that I'm hoping to see here in the near future. I know we've got Prime 4 on its way. Yes it is. But you know, Prime 4 is taking a while, so what better way to take and appease the Metroid fans than putting something like this out? It shouldn't be too terribly hard, especially since, you know, the Switch has plenty of buttons. It's really smoothly set up, and you know, the pixel art wouldn't take as much processing power for the Switch to use. It's really cool too, because like if you look at this, just look at the detail they put into like the Chozo ruins here. It's absolutely amazing. Just like it looks really, really good. So see, like the first time I played through, I missed this. You know, they even did the tower here, and the time and effort they put into making it look how it does in this game is just, it's nice. It's really nice to see. And then you have stuff like this where you have, you know, the kind of black and yellow tape. I hope that they kind of modify that to make it look better. I doubt that's going to be in the full game, of course. Instead, they're probably just going to have them grayed out. But for the sake of a demo, it makes sense to do something like that. Again, as you can tell, like, I'm having my own issues. You know, there's a missile expansion there that you can get as well to give you a couple more missiles. Let's actually go pick up this upgrade real quick. So even like the graphics they did for this look good. So we got the mysterious artifact. And anyone who's played the Metroid games should recognize this callback to Metroid Zero Mission for the power grip, which is really nice. I like the way they did it. Okay, yeah, I can't scan the pillars. Good to know. That's something I didn't check my first way through. But in general, it's just really, really cool to see all this love and detail put in. And especially with stuff like this, like when you walk by the totems themselves, each one of them lines up or lights up. So you can get all this wonderful lore and go through it to figure out exactly where everything is in the game. Just like in the original Metroid Prime. And I was thoroughly impressed. Like, if we see something like this come out soon, which is probably the only way I think we'll actually get like a cease and desist for this game, similar to what they did with AM2R when Nintendo was like, look, here's the deal, y'all need to stop. And yes, it definitely pissed off a lot of the fan base of Metroid, but you know, if Nintendo's not going to give us what we want, we're going to get it from here. Or we're going to make it ourselves. That's kind of the mindset we've gotten to, and I think are sticking to nowadays, especially with Metroid, because we've waited a very long time for Prime 4. And Retro, of course, you know, is gonna make an amazing game, but while they're making Prime 4, why not give us something like this? The soundtrack to this game is amazing too. Like, just take a listen for a moment. So they did a really good job, like emulating the sounds, the look, the feel of a 2D Metroid in a more modern, you know, pixel art style. And I definitely applaud these guys for it. They even did the credits really well as well. And they gave us a pretty decent amount of area to be playable in the demo. The tangle weeds even slow you down like they would in the original game, which is really nice. No, just seeing those small types of details is really nice in general. Let's use the save station at the ship real quick and save our progress, and then we'll continue in. I mean, just look at the ship though. It is beautiful, absolutely amazing. Like, I've been fangirling over this the whole entire time. And I can't help but have mad respect for the developers. Shut up, phone. Especially considering it took them 5 years, 5 whole years to take and complete this. Like, that's amazing. Man, I can't say anything but good on you guys. Good on you. Like, I even missed this small scan my first playthrough just because I wanted to see how the game played. I even kind of like how the Beatles taken moving this. Because as you see, they kind of jump, they bounce back when you shoot them. It's a very nice little function to have going on. And they pop out of the ground just like normal. Oop, I forgot to scan that. I forgot to scan the health. Good going, me. And just a simple right or left click will take you back to firing. But seeing this in full is going to be super exciting in my book. Like, even look, if you look at the water, you can even see Samus's reflection down here in the water too. Like, they did a phenomenal job with this, guys. It's very impressive. The blast caps are in the game, of course. Just look at the immense amount of detail that they did. This truly is a love letter to Metroid. The water effects are really nice as well. Pretty much everything you're trying to figure out, you're gonna want to take and use. Oh wait. I don't think I explored that area. They got the zoomers in here. The water affects your movement, of course, like it should. What was that? I'm actually not sure what that explosion was about. Oh, okay. The blast cap up there blew up of its own accord. I don't know why that was. Looks like that's my way down in there for when I get the morph ball. Which will be a solid minute or so. There's quite a bit into this game, so there's even stuff like this. And I can't believe I actually got this, that scan. It's kind of cool that you can scan stuff from off screen too. I didn't actually realize that the first time I played through this. So that's good information to know. Of course, there's tons of this lore, which is really cool. Granted, I'm not going to go through all the lore in this video. I might do it later on in a separate video as well. But overall, I have been thoroughly impressed with this game. Oh, look. Well, there's my missile block. So now that I know that that's there, I can adjust appropriately for it. Actually explore that area that I didn't explore the first time I played through this. So there's a lot of this that I'm gonna be learning myself while we play through. And they just did such a good job just in details. Even the elevators are really awesome because they actually gave you like the full really long elevator rides and everything, which I thought was amazing. Just a really nice touch to the game that makes it feel more like the original Prime game and every other Metroid that's ever been out from Fusion on. Now, in the next video I do on this, I'll definitely go over lore and I'll compare it to the original Metroid Prime lore. But till then, right now, we're just going to be focusing on this. That gives us, you know, the reverse scan as well. I like the little sand effects. Like this kind of messed with me to begin with, because I was like, what in the world is going on here? And see, even when the door closes, you got the light from the door shining, which is nice. You know, you never know what kind of stuff you'll see with this. And as you move throughout here, of course, you'll have spots like that. You can hang and scan, which is nice. And this is something I'd love to see more of in 2D Metroids, like the ability to scan stuff to give you all this additional information, all the stuff that you wouldn't really know otherwise. The sandstorm even affects your movement, so like as you saw, I went launching past the platform there. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't actually get over there. At least, not yet, anyways. Oop. And again, you know, I'm not too good with keyboard and my mouse, so it may take me a little while to kind of readjust to this and that and figure out how to really optimize my playthrough of this. They even gave the details, as you saw, like as it approached me and I was shooting it, the warning meter went up over here, which I thought was a nice little touch. Now, aiming at your enemies isn't all that hard overall, but there's one of the attack for the little beetles, as they've got them listed on here. There's even things like this where you can scan and see information about the plants, the ground. I'm guessing that's probably an energy tank. Oh no, not. That's actually morph ball bomb. But see, there's a lot that I've been. This really is just a love letter to the 2D Metroids and Metroid Prime at the same time. Because there's just all sorts of little areas that you can connect together, and the movement feels actually really good for a keyboard and mouse game, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of keyboard and mouse at all. I'm a very controller based player, but I know there's a lot of people out there that do really love the keyboard mouse style. Morph ball is over here. Yeah, I can't really do anything about that area just yet because I don't have my missiles. But they really did amazing with this demo. Just took a lot of time and effort and hard work, because I don't doubt like setting all this up was much harder than most people would realize. I'm not a game developer myself. I've always dreamed of developing something like this. But honestly, I don't see, you know, myself ever making something like this without plenty of help. But this is absolutely phenomenal with the way it's set up. Go away, War Wasp. And of course, you know, the hives, just like in the original Prime game, will just keep spawning enemies. They're a good farm spot if you need to farm up for some health or something while you're playing through the game. Okay, that's not a scan. That is a morph ball spot, though, apparently. So that's good to know. Again, there is a lot of just small things that I've missed while playing through this. I'm super excited for the way that it's set up. Even the eyes function the way they would in the Prime games. You shoot them, it closes them. Don't have to worry about getting lasered by it. And of course, you know, I still managed to laser myself or get lasered by it. There's a missile expansion down there. They've got quite a bit from what I'm seeing. There's a lot of stuff I just missed because I wasn't using the scan visor my first time through this. I like how, you know, you got a little skull in the scan, so that's kind of nice. And wherever the beetles sink down is wherever they reappear at. You've even got like your reflection on these mirrors, which is really cool. Just seeing these small amounts of detail that they actually took time to put into the game. Save rooms are right here. They even got the animation correct for the save room as well, which is really nice. This whole entire game is just nice. And to be honest, since I picked this up, I've been, you know, absolutely 100% enamored with it. I played through it yesterday. I saw that it had gotten dropped, and I'll probably put a link in the description to where you can pick up, you know, a copy of this later on, or when I post this video. But till then, it'll probably be a little while. And I'm definitely going for like 100% kind of run for all this. Ooh, my foot is asleep, and I am being attacked by warwolves left and right. It's also kind of cool, like, enemies will get stuck inside the doors if the doors close. So that's something you'll probably see a lot of as well while I'm playing through this and, you know, almost dying. They even included the scarabs, which I actually really love that. And you can just kind of run through them if you want. They do a little bit of damage, but not anything too serious. And of course, when you're playing through this, definitely make sure you're using the scan visor. Like, there's so much that's just hidden in this game that you're not going to find otherwise. Very similar to like using the X-ray visor in Super Metroid. It's very reminiscent of that, and I love it. Like, see, I pretty much just missed something up there. Oh no, I'm low on health. There's another missile expansion right here. again, something else I missed. Not too long ago, honestly. Just yesterday, in fact. Another map station over here. Ooh, look. Something else I missed on my first playthrough. What is that one? Oh yeah, this is more just in general lore. And I love the lighting they did for this game. The lighting looks really good. The movement. You know, you got the information up here in the top left-hand corner about what's going on. And I'm gonna farm up a little bit of health here while we wait. Yeah, give me your war wasp. Ow, you're not supposed to hit me though. And granted, I'm about half health right now. But it wouldn't hurt to be a little bit higher on my health than that. And as you can tell, even like when you're shooting stuff, the lighting from where your shots hit is really nice. They just did really good in general on the effects, because as you can see, like, it lights up the areas over there so you can see what's in the background. I think 59 will be fine. The plasmites are in here. Oh, that was a large energy. There we go. And of course, the scan visor just kind of like lights up the entire background. So no matter what it is, you can see it. And for those of you that have played the original Prime, like, look at it, just look at that detail back there. Chozo statue in the background. We should probably know where we're at for this part. Seeing how everything is, well, how it's set up right now. Hive Mecha. Now, there's something that I'll point out here shortly when we're doing this fight, because the second half of this fight is actually kind of interesting. I like what they did with it. And anybody who's played the original Prime knows how this fight goes. Alright, we got the Ram War Wasp scan. Now this boss battle isn't too bad. It's actually it gets kind of crazy. If I do say so myself. because their movements are a little bit different from the original game. Do 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 do. I also like how the beam reflects back off of it. But there's so many war wasps. It's unreal. Like, look at this. They're just everywhere. Oh, come on. I will admit it's much harder for me to kind of control my movement anyways, to avoid enemies with a keyboard and mouse. Like, I'm not really opposed to it in this way, because this actually feels really smooth, but oh, look at that other Chozo statue back there. Now this is the part that I was telling y'all about, that I was kind of surprised by. Like, this is a really nice ode to Metroid Fusion, in the sense that the landscape kind of changed, the map seemed to evolve a bit, and then you have one of the bosses from Metroid Fusion. Granted, they renamed it to Hivebot, but essentially what this is an upgraded version of... Okay, yeah. Upgraded version of the boss from Metroid Fusion, which is really cool concept. I like that kind of throwback. I'm a huge Metroid Fusion nut, as y'all know. So, like, doing this boss battle is really fun for me. Oh god. Oh nope. Nope. But with the hive. Granted, launching the hives is kind of nice, and the fact that you can get health from the enemies when they drop, but that one he kind of SOL'd himself on. Or I thought he did. I was wrong. Apparently it dropping into the acid did not count as killing it. Oh, come on. We're getting close. So many mouse clicks. There we go. And as you see, it flies back to where it came from to begin with. Now that that's done and taken care of, we'll move in here. You know, the E-tanks are really cool as well. They did a good job on the visuals for the E-tanks, and a rift in space-time preventing further progress, perhaps as a sign of more to come. I like the way they did that as well. This is kind of like the base of the thing, and now the credits will roll. It's really cool because, you know, for a team of what, 3-4 people total, they did really good. I give them a lot of props on this. I'm gonna continue going on after this as well. I just wanted to make sure that y'all got to see the credits and see who has put this game out. This is absolutely 100% a love letter to Metroid, and I'm glad we have people like this out here doing the work of the Chozo. You know, because it's great. It's great. It's just lovely to see something like this. And again, listen to that soundtrack. Now, as you see here, it gives you kind of the typical end screen of a Metroid, but I'm going to hit that escape button and we're going to keep playing. We're going to see what all else we can find and we'll find. We know Morph Ball is out there, so we're going to go check that out, figure out what's going on with it. You know, there's the wonderful explosion from where that just, you know, opened back up for us. But now we have missiles. Look at just that lighting. That lighting is wonderful. Okay, so I think it's this room. Yeah. So we don't have the morph ball yet. Yet being the key word there. We'll go ahead and collect that missile expansion real quick. So now we got 15 total missiles instead. And I like the way they hid these away. It's very reminiscent of old school Metroid games. Just like these wonderful 2D Metroids. Yeah, I think we have to have more Fall Bomb for that. Actually, at this point, I'm almost positive we have to have more Fall Bomb for that. It takes 2 missiles to destroy those, and of course I don't have Charge Shot. I don't know if they allow you to get Charge Shot yet in this game. That's something we're gonna be figuring out. Oh, look. What's this? Now, granted, I'm not going to blow those up yet, because we'll come back to those once we we've taken and gone and gotten Morph Ball. And I'm almost positive Morph Ball Bomb is something that we will find in here. I'm super excited for it. But they did give us a pretty decent map overall, just with, again, with a ton of details. Like, I'm not going to shut up about the detail to this, because it really does just kind of blow my mind how much time they spent and effort they spent in this. It really is a love letter, and I feel like, honestly, this is something that I've just been enamored with ever since I found out about it. Let's get rid of that war wasp real quick. Now we've got the morph ball. So now that we've got the morph ball, we can actually kind of explore some of this more. I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, there's a missile expansion right there. It's right there. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, so we don't have anything there. Man, that tree looks so good. We're gonna go back though, because I know we've got some stuff that we need to collect. Let's see if we can find that morph ball bomb. I'm gonna assume that the morph ball bomb's not too far off from the gunship, just based off of a few of the things we saw hanging out or while scanning around. Oh, I missed a scan. Oh, I missed. Didn't get the missile. Scan. The scan for the missile logs. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see. Oh, speed booster. That's the first speed booster blog that I've seen. Okay, yeah. That's a hollow spot too. Look, well, I thought it was. So the question is, oh, hello. Well, that's how we get down here. That's good to know. And look, there we go. Morph ball bombs. Let's see how well the morph ball bomb jumps work. Okay, morph ball bomb jumps work fairly well overall. Um, okay. I was almost positive. Nearby kinetic frequencies. Well, since we got morph ball, I'm back over here and let's go back to the ship real quick. Of course, the phazon fungus. But now that we have morph ball bombs, we'll be able to explore a couple of other places. And it looks like Speed Booster is possibly in the demo. I'm not really sure about the Speed Booster, to be honest. Yeah, no, you can't make that jump. Even I think the standing still jump is a bit too short, yeah. Need double jump for that one. Now, granted, probably morph ball, if you could. Yeah, you could probably morph ball. No, you can't morph ball. They did kind of limit the morph ball jump from what I see. Because they don't refill fast enough for you to continuously jump from on top of them. So there is that. Which, you know, isn't a bad thing, especially not with the Prime game. So we know that bottom door is locked off from us for right now. Which, I mean, if that's one of the few places that are, overall, that's not that bad of big of a deal, not that bad of a thing, you know. So we're back out here. And of course, like any good Metroid, we got plenty of backtracking to do. I like the fact that they gave us power grip as well in this game. There's just a whole bunch of little odes to other Metroid games within this one. Like you saw the Metroid Fusion boss, you know, as part of the Hive battle. I really was not expecting that at all when we started getting into this. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I did need to go down all the way to the bottom. Okay, so apparently we don't have the boost for that yet. Probably have to have boost ball for that to actually make it work. I don't know why I dropped all the way back down here. Oh, I do. I do know why I dropped all the way back down there. I am really bad at keyboard and mouse. That is why. Hmm. Interesting. Ah, so it is the boost. Okay. Yeah, it's boost ball to get in there. Well, we'll go check out this other area that's up here at the top. In the top left area. Hmm. I know you can lift up into something. But Samus doesn't seem to want to lift up into that one. Oh, dang it. Let's let the wind pass real quick. Or, you know, you can totally not let me jump over the game. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's gonna let me up in there just yet. Maybe if I come in here? There we go. There's the missile expansion. Oh, you could just rolled in from either side. That makes going through here a lot easier. And a lot nicer as well. Okay, there we go. Got another missile expansion. Okay, yeah. Oh, that was neat. I didn't know you could jump on there. Hmm. That makes me wonder. Okay, no, it's all solid there. But it is cool that, like, you can get up here. I like that. Let's see if we can find our way deeper into this map. It doesn't look like there's anything else major in this area here. And look, there's another missile expansion. You can get on top of that one too. No. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it allows you to get to charge shot in this game, in this demo. But like this is just a really good demo overall. It's worth, the time and effort to download it, unpack it, unzip it, all that good stuff. The only other place I think we can go back and double check at this point, since we don't have boost ball. Oh, I walked into it again. Oh, we walked into it again. We'll go back to the um Chozo temple here shortly. I may just cut to it and save y'all a little bit of time and effort. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so we're at 60% for the game. There's definitely a couple of things that I'm missing. Let's see what we can find out real quick. Yeah, the boxes aren't any different. Let's also check our logbook. We're missing one thing here. I'm not entirely sure what it is. We're missing one research item, two pieces of lore, and two pieces of lore. Yeah, so, and this is something else I didn't actually show off, but the menus for this are amazing, and the graphics here, like, to be pixel art like this is absolutely beautiful. Like, I would love to have this as my background on my computers. It's just really cool. And it's something I'll probably even end up doing before too long. Now with that said, anyways, let's see if we can go back to the Chozo ruins and find anything that we might have missed there. On top of that, just to humor myself for a minute. Yeah. I figured I'd take a check on that and see if they did try and hide something away. Of course, for newer Metroid players, most people wouldn't think to look behind certain things or in certain areas. I'm trying to check out everything I can while I'm here. We already got that expansion. That's why, let's, ooh, nope, fuck that. We'll just go under it. Yeah, I don't think it will actually let me in there. Back down we go. I do wonder if you can. No, it's too high up. I thought there for a second you might be able to wall jump up, but you're definitely not going to be able to do that there. Now, note to self, don't stand that close. I didn't think that had that big of a blast radius by any means. Okay, so we know boost ball has to be activated somewhere. Hmm. Well, let's see here. No, no. It doesn't seem like there's anything here. But, you know, once we get to the Chosen Ruins, we might find something a little bit different. Yes. Ooh, I do remember that there was an item over here that we hadn't gotten yet. I think it was yeah, it was another missile expansion. So we're at 35 missiles total. Go double check up towards that map room. See if there's anything else in the map room area that I might have missed the first time we were in here. Doesn't seem like there is. Hmm. Hmm. I'm wondering what I'm missing on the floor scan. Because we got that. Probably something that's right on like the edge of the screen. Because obviously there's a room up here. Just have no clue how we're supposed to actually end up getting to it, if we're even allowed to be honest. And I'm pretty sure we didn't get the missile expansion over here. Yeah, we hadn't gotten this one. So we'll go back and double check the progress here in a minute. Let's see here. There's no Chozo scans here. It's kind of cool that you can roll around in morph ball form and still be able to scan stuff. Like, it's just a neat prospect. Let's see what I'm missing on my logs. Yeah, I'm missing one creature. I'm missing one research, two lore. There's got to be something I am missing here somewhere. Hmm. Let's see if we have anything for a power grip, visors, power suit. There's definitely a couple of areas that I'm missing map exploration at. I didn't even shoot towards it, but okay. Maybe it's a like a bird or something. Yeah, we don't have speed booster, so we can't get there. It doesn't seem. Pretty sure we've got all the items now. I've gotten the gamer. Hmm. Hmm. What am I missing here? Yeah, I've scanned that. So that means the only other places it could be at lore wise would be like this area. No, I didn't want to go back down. Oh, looks like we're going back down. Back up we go. We got that lore. What am I missing lore? I'll probably miss the hive machine damaged when it came to the creatures. Okay, no, it does actually. That's just a random wall. Okay, so I'm missing that. Question is how do I activate the boost balls? Or where do I get boost ball at? Hmm. As its power comes from somewhere nearby. Huh. Well, we'll keep looking just in case, but doesn't seem like there's really anything else within the game that I hadn't already found. Like, we've gotten all the. Oh, then that one took more than normal. And of course, that. Let's go ahead and save while we're over here, just in case. But it doesn't seem like we're really missing anything within the game outside of one lore update or one. Yeah, one creature data, one research data, which would be boost ball, I would think, and two pieces of lore, which are wherever the boost ball is. Yeah, because that only leads right back. For it to reappear. Even the morph ball looks amazing, to be honest, in this. Explosive force. Okay, so where did it from? Over there? Okay, so yeah, there's something there. Yeah, there's got to be a way to hit that from here, but probably power bombs. They just haven't put them in the demo yet. At least that's the only thing I can think of. Okay, yeah. Map is fully fledged out there. And you got the scarabs. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything extra here. Yeah, I already got what was in the top of this area. Hmm. I already got. Hmm. Oh. Well, about the only thing left to do is we can double check the progress and see where we're at. Hmm. I wonder what we got. We're probably at like 95% since we weren't able to figure out how to get that last um item collection anyways, 95%. But this has definitely been really good, and it's super exciting to see more stuff like this happening and going on. We'll see where we're at on the percentage once these credits finish rolling, and it's not a big group of people that are producing this, but I definitely want to see more. They did really great, and they're absolutely amazing at what they did. And what are we sitting at? We're at 73.3% of items. Okay, now I'm a little confused on that one, but I'll look into it and see what else I can find out later on. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you around soon.